Hello, I'm Papia. In this problem, we have to evaluate a definite integral using integration table. Now, the definite integral is from 0 to 1, and this is the function x divided by square root of 1 plus x. So if you look at the integration table, you will find out that the antiderivative of a function of this form, u over square root of a plus bu, is given to you. Okay? So why am I choosing this function? Well, because this function looks like the one that's given to us. See? There's a square root in the denominator. Inside the square root, you have a linear function, and in the numerator, you just have the variable. So we can use this formula to find out the antiderivative for our given function, and then you can plug in the limits in the very end using the fundamental theorem of calculus. So let's just take the indefinite integral, x over square root 1 plus x dx. And let's make this one look like the function that we got from the table. Well, here the variable is u. So let's see if we can do a simple u substitution and then make our function look in terms of u. So if you notice, the numerator is just the variable u, and we have the variable x. So we can just choose u to be x. And if you do that, du is just dx. Now, in the denominator, it looks very similar, right? We have a square root. Inside, we will have a plus bu, and we have 1 plus x. So let's figure out what is a. A is 1 right here. Okay? And then b is attached to u. Well, what is attached to x? What is here? Just 1. So a is 1 and b is 1. We need those values because we will have to use a and b in our antiderivative. Okay, so let's write down our antiderivative looking at this formula right here. So we'll get negative 2 times 2a, a is 1, so 2 times 1, minus b times u, b is 1, times u is x, divided by 3b square, b is 1 again, multiplied by square root of a plus bu, a is 1, plus b is also 1, and u is x, and then plus c. Okay, let's simplify quickly. We have negative 2. On the top, we have 2 minus x divided by 3 square root 1 plus x plus c. All right, so here is our antiderivative that we are going to use. Bring it here, and then we will plug in the limits 0 and 1. Okay, so the definite integral will be, so we have negative 2/3 times 2 minus x square root 1 plus x. Of course, we ignore c because this is a definite integral. And we plug in 1 and 0, right? So when you plug in 1, you get 2 minus 1 square root 1 plus 1 minus, when you plug in 0, you get 2 minus 0 square root 1 plus 0. Okay, let's simplify. So we have negative 2/3. 2 minus 1 is just 1. Square root of 1 plus 1, so that's square root of 2. And the second term, see, a negative and a negative will make it a positive. 2/3 times 2 times square root of 1 is just 1. Okay. So we can take out a common factor of 2/3 from both terms, and you will have positive 2 minus square root of 2. So you can use a graphing utility and figure out that the answer is about 0.3905. So we have evaluated this definite integral using an integration table. Thank you.